Well, Thursday marks the start of October. That's right. Fall's here, making it the perfect time to spruce up your space with some fall flair here. Aaron Keller, a designer with Steinhafels, is joining me right now. And I got to tell you, Aaron, my wife and I have been busy getting ready for fall, not only weather-wise, but, of course, bringing this inside, too. And one of the cool things is right away with fall, you can bring in those colors to your home and bring in some warmth. And that's what I see that you've done here today.
Absolutely. You want to bring in the yellows, the oranges, the reds, the warm neutrals. To bring that warm, cozy feeling into your house.
Now, what do you do with the blues and the greens and the purples at this point? Do you literally take them out of the room, or can you keep them as an accent somewhere?
You can definitely keep them in and kind of change out some of them, leave a little bit of your regular color scheme in, but just add this in. Balance is really key when you're adding in the color.
Okay.
I try to do at least in 3 different spots within the space.
At least 3 different spots?
Correct.
Okay, that's something to keep in mind, too. I see you have many things here that can be accessories throughout a room. Let's talk about some of those things, because acorns, they're just falling off trees. You can get those for free.
Exactly. You can go right outside, grab nature, twigs, gourds, pumpkins, the pine cones. You can feel free to change out your throw pillows on your sofa, add a throw to your chair, this accessories in general. Definitely can change out with the florals to add a little bit different feel to it.
And because flowers aren't that big during the fall time, they might be a little bit more pricey. You have some fake flowers there, and that's okay to use as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you want to add into the fake arrangement, add twigs or something that gives it a little more of a natural feel.
Wonderful. Now, one of the things that I love about decoration is being symmetrical. But I know that that's not always the case when you're you're designing the house here. But you need balance. You need color balance, and you need warmth and cool balance. So how do you work that out in a room?
You basically don't want to have everything in one spot. So you want to separate it through open space. Like I said, work in 3s or odd numbers. Kind of go around the room. Central point, you can have focus areas. So like, the dining room table, do that, and then maybe put a couple things on the buffet. Okay,
I think we have a couple before and after type shots here that you helped decorate out at Steinhafels in Menominee Falls. Now talk about the left, obviously, with the blues and the transformation to the warmer colors.
The left, is before, has just the blues in there. We changed out several things in the photo. We still kept the blue chair, so we still had that main color scheme kind of going through, and just picked warm colors and accents with the pillows, the ottoman, and the throw, and then added a little bit of a fall flare in the center.
I see that you changed that and brought the table in as well. One of the things that you need to have is a focal point, too, and sometimes it takes larger pieces. As you see in the backdrop there, you changed out the hangings, the prints on the wall. Why did you do that?
Correct. I wanted to bring in the fall colors, so we had the cooler colors on the left-hand side there, and then on the right we had the warm colors coming in. I changed out the lamps as well. Area rugs are a great way to bring in a different feel to the room.
I see that. It's like one of those games that you play at the bar with the seen it, where you have to figure out which one's not in the other picture. That's kind of what you did.
Exactly.
Right? Very, very fun and creative. One of the interesting things is that you can decorate with things that are already outside, too. In the fall, you know what? It's cold outside, so bring in some of that stuff inside, and it's easy to do because we have pumpkins.
Exactly, yeah. and fall's all about the colors of the leaves and stuff. So bring those leaves in. You can frame them, put them on the wall. It's totally free.
That's right. I like that idea. Being frugal is not a bad thing as well. Another thing to do here with those pumpkins and a different kind of decor would be to have your own projects. And projects are fun around the house, and they don't take a lot. You don't need to break out the hammer, the wood, the nails, and everything. There's just some simple things that you can do to your house to make it look like fall.
Yeah, these are very popular right now, just getting glass bases, filling it with different things. You can even put the candles inside this. The smell of the candle also enhances the feel of the room. You can put twigs or anything you can find outside. Just go outside, pick stuff up, put them in here, and it's done. Real simple.
One of the things I like about fall, too, is that spices can come through, so you can get the cinnamons and the oranges and the apples, and you can just throw that on top of the stovetop with some water, boil it, to create yourself a little aroma throughout the house, and sometimes candles aren't even needed there as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Is there any last thing that you want to bring up here about fall and fall decor for the home that we might have passed on by? Because I noticed that you have different textures in here, but you also are incorporating, some clay, some different kind of fabrics, some acorns. What else do you recommend?
You know, fall is a great time to have fun. Bring things in that you don't normally use. It is all about texture, so you want to kind of work with the different textures. That's also, you know, something about fall. And just, you know, bring them in and balance it out through the space. I can't stress the balance part enough.
Right.
People like to kind of shove everything in one spot, and it doesn't look right. So you want to spread it out, make the warmth spread throughout the space.
Definitely. Well, we have that set up nice. Those colors are right. You and I are going to have to get out of the blue and get into something a little bit more fall friendly, aren't we? More Studio A coming back after the break. Thanks for stopping by, Aaron. Appreciate it.
Thank you.